What's up, guys? I didn't plan on making a video this early. I usually don't make videos this quick in between. But I felt that this one was pertinent because there seems to be some people that think it's okay to start doing dumb shit because they saw my videos. I need to make it very clear that I don't know anything. I'm not anywhere in life that should be that admirable. I mean, not that I'm doing bad things, but I'm not an idol, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm just another adventurer here. Don't follow in my footsteps because I said so, is what I'm saying. It's very important that I say this, because while I do like to focus in and just do Travis and just make my Elysian videos, the fact is there are people that watch. And I do deal with people who, I mean, the fact is, when I started smoking weed back in like 2010, I got a lot of people into that. There's people that just get into the shit I get into. And trust me, there's something about YouTube, there's something about screens that just make things look platinum. But I need to make it very clear that, you know, if you want to step into the psychedelic world, you need to know what you're signing up for. I did it, I'm doing it as the same way that the shamans give out ayahuasca over in the Congos. I'm doing it as a way of self-purification. You know, I've gone through a lot of extremely, extremely dark things. And I'm beyond the point of being able to help via therapy and being able to help via other people. My problems are they're beyond something I can think out. They are deep, deep grained within me. And I look at them as problems because they don't work well with current society. But the fact is, these are just the people we are. And that's why I need these psychedelics, because I'm just doing it as a way of self-medication. But you need to be very aware of what you're signing up for when you do these, because you really can hurt yourself. You can really hurt your body. I mean, at the end of the day, when you want to talk about you want to get all, as my mom would say, woo-woo about it, and you want to get into what are we and why are we, what, where, and why are we, period. When you want to get into all that, that's fine, and they make substances for that and to explore that. But it's very important that you realize that this machine right here that took those substances in the first place, that's the name of the game. This is the starting zone for at least right now. So yeah, that's what I need to say. This is the starting line at least right now. So keep this one healthy, guys. Don't fuck yourself up. That's what I need to make clear. I wouldn't have a good conscience, not that this has happened, but if somebody were to really hurt themselves because of my videos, because they thought that they found something through my videos, I would feel irresponsible. First of all, that's irresponsible on you, and those people are stupid to begin with. But that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure this doesn't happen. Because at the end of the day, the way our bodies, the way these chemical compounds that we call our bodies, the way these ones react to ones that are necessary to put into it to have the experiences that I have, they can hurt your body, especially at high dosages. So you need to be careful. I mean, natural psychedelics are one thing, and LSD is another thing. You can take 1,000 hits of LSD and be okay. There's no such thing as a lethal hit of LSD. There's no such thing as a lethal hit of marijuana. But there are very lethal things out there that are still put in the same category as those psychedelics. And it's very important that you guys realize that you can hurt yourselves. And that's all I'm trying to say. That being said, I guess that's all I had to say for this one. I'm going to roll a blunt if you guys don't mind and just talk about some stuff. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I can talk about the fun of it, I guess, and what these psychedelics are to me, and the effects that I have. I also think these videos are really important to me, these ones specifically, this series, because I have a lot of bad trips, and I realize that that's just an effect of who I am as a person. I have, like I said earlier, I have really, really deep problems, really deep, dark negativity. I have a lot of positivity, but I have a lot of negativity as well. And these psychedelics, they really, every once in a while, they're just going to grab that negativity by the throat. They're going to grab whoever you are at the core by the throat, is what I'm saying, and they're going to pull it out, and they're going to make putty with it. But sometimes it really focuses in on the negative, and it gets really bad. But the fucked up part about the bad is that, like, there's no amount of puking and no amount of anything that can get it up out of you, because it's something that's in your head. And bad trips just represent themselves as, like, okay, I know I'm alone in the universe, and I know that I am generating all this, and that whether or not we're stuck in the Matrix or anything like that, like this is a simulation, I'm not really worried about that. I'm not really worried about whether or not we're in a simulation of ourselves as much as what is creating this. As much, I want to know why the simulators were put there, why us simulators were put there to begin with. One thing I've come to learn is that I think this right here, just this regular sober talking, us being right here on this plane right here, I think this is I think this is the highest you can get, because I do honestly believe, I think there's two trains of thought. I think you can either think that we are really deep woven into some sort of meditation thing that's creating this thing that we call life, which is what I believe, or you can just I don't know. I don't know what the other one is, because these are just defaults I've come to. And I feel like we are here to just forget. We're here to forget. Forget that we know everything. To chop yourself up in a little... When I say we, I mean our bodies. Because when our bodies don't react well to having all knowledge all the time and knowing that you are alone in everything. And first, let me say there's three levels of the psychedelics. First, you have like the fun and stuff, which is just the face value of things, which is just it makes music seem more fun, brightens things up. Sometimes it's a muscle stimulant. Whatever it does, a lot of the times they will amplify or modify your perception of reality through your current five senses. But the second level of it is going within to yourself, and what's making those happen, what's making the eyes themselves happen, and what's making all that shit happen, and why, and where are you placed really when you strip back all of that bullshit, and you strip back our five senses, and you strip back this whole thing in front of us we're generating, this video right here in front of you that you're generating. When you strip it all the way, what are you standing in? What is this space? What is it in? And then the third level is just that it's the next, it's what we don't know. It's just getting into some people see these certain three entities, whatever it is. I don't think I'm going to get to roll in this blunt unless this video goes longer. These three entities, some people see them, whatever it is, you get into the next. That's what Terence McKenna was really into. Now, when you take psychedelics, this is my belief, is that they're just going to beat the shit out of you as a person until you are just good. This is the reason I believe psychedelics need to be given to all of humanity. It beats the shit out of you until you are just good. It forces you to flush yourself of all the bullshit so that you're only good. Because it forces you to realize there's only positive and negative. There's only light and dark. There's nothing else. And you get to choose one or the other. And the fact is, our bodies like positive. So we go with positive. And I forgot what I was talking about. But it doesn't matter. It felt good talking. Oh, anyway, what I was saying was, you get into a certain point of, or I'm sorry, the psychedelics will just beat the shit out of you for a long time until you get to a point of understanding, and you choose to be good. But once you get past that point, they start having the effects that they had on Terence McKenna, which was like just really getting visual, first person, right there journeys through the cosmos, I guess. I don't know, whatever it is. But that's the third level. I guess that's really all I had to say here. Like I said, just be careful, guys. You really will hurt yourselves. But with that being said, by all means, adventure, go out and explore. Realize that our brains have the ability to go to motherfucking extraordinary lengths. The things that your brain has the ability to show you. I think it's pertinent that you take advantage of that at some point in your lifetime, and I think everybody should before it's too late. But whatever this whole thing is, this whole universe, everything, whatever it's moving towards, whatever the singularity is, whatever all of nature is growing towards, whatever everything is, and why time is moving forward, I think that's a question for another day, guys. And I think psychedelics are just going to teach you that you don't know. But I don't think there's much information to be had in regards to that stuff. I mean, of course, I haven't had things like ayahuasca and the Godfather NN-DMT. I'm working towards those, but I'm definitely not ready yet. But this is my current report. But yeah, whatever nature is moving towards, it's a very interesting thing. I think, but when I think into positivity and that makes me feel good, I think that's what it is. Because I feel the best when I'm being positive, and I'm getting really into woo-woo shit here, but when I feel positive, that makes me feel like I would grow the best. And that's what nature wants. I mean, you see plants growing, everything is just growing and moving forward and progressing. So, I mean, like even my mom, I mean, that even gives me hope, like maybe I'll see my mom again or something. But maybe that's just her role, is to constantly, well, I currently know her as my mom. Maybe that's her role, is to constantly give me the tools necessary to go through my life, and she's always going to pass through or whatever. Whatever nature is putting all this in place for, I don't think you get to know. Because I think if you know, you go crazy. That's it. I'll probably be back soon. I'll see you guys later.